How you doing? All Abilities Physical Therapy. This is Charles with 7883 SEO and Marketing here in Colorado Springs. The reason for my video today is because basically what we do digital marketing and web design and SEO here in Colorado Springs. And I go through and I look at under-ranking websites to find out why they're not ranking organically on Google. And I found you guys, you guys seem to have a lot of good reviews, and a lot of good people talking about what you guys do for children, but you guys aren't ranking. And so I started looking into your website, and I'm looking, and you guys got a really nice layout on your website. Whoever originally designed it did a pretty good job, but I'm seeing a lack of SEO, and SEO is super important to ranking organically. So basically what SEO is, it has to do with word content, and it has to do with keywords. But not only the word content within a page on a website, and every page should have it, but optimized photos as well. So I can look, and I can tell right here what you got, and it's a key word for your business, but it's not, a key word for physical therapy, a particular therapy that you guys are offering. That's one example. The other thing that I notice, and this is important with Google because they crawl each individual page on a website, and this is how they, the basis for the ranking is the amount of word content. And I'm probably seeing, if you're lucky, probably 500 words. Google likes to see 12 to 1,500 words, 15 being more optimal. Depending on your competition, if they're in that 1,500 realm, then you would obviously want to go up to somewhere around 2,000 to 2,500. That's one thing that Google looks at. Subsequent pages, they like to see 500 to 750 words of word content, because within the word content, you're using SEO tactics essentially with keywords, with bolding, with linking. These are all things that Google likes. And so I'm not seeing that. And so if we go to my metrics program and we look at your number one competitor here in town with the keyword of physical therapy, Colorado Springs, I'm pulling up Synergy Manual Physical Therapy. And I'm using a computer program called SEMrush, and I'm able to see all the metrics of any website that's out there that's registered their domain and is active. And so when I look at Synergy right here, they've got a pretty high authority score of 29, which tells me their website has some age to it. It's been around for a while. Google trusts them. And another crucial part of how Google ranks a website is the amount of backlinks. And what this is basically off-site traffic and referring domains or references or registrars that basically drive traffic back to your website. So if you think of it in terms, because I know some of these words you may not understand, which is totally fine, but I can put it in the term of, if you took, let's say, a U.S. map and you put a thumbtack in the middle of Colorado Springs, and then you put strings going any direction, that's what backlinks are, and they drive traffic back. But the thing about backlinks is they're not all created equal. Some of them are fluff, but if you get good ones such as citations, blogs, news articles, industry publications, things of that nature, that drives positive traffic back to your website. And in their case, they've only got 272 referring domains driving 1.2 thousand traffic for the month back to their site. And that's telling me they've got strong backlinks. What they have is verifiable. Google can trust it. The other thing about their website in their build is they've got 870 organic keywords that are driving traffic. And the reason this is important is without keywords in your website, in your content, in your photo optimization, things of that nature, Google has nothing to go off of, which means your website becomes a blank billboard in the desert. It really is what it comes down to. So this is your top competitor. I want to take a look at yours now to give you your metrics. And so your authority score is an 8, which is super low. Google doesn't totally trust you, whether that's because it's a newer site or because of lack of content and so on and so forth. And based on what I'm seeing, I'm going to say two things. Lack of content is hurting your website, but also the lack of backlinks and referring domains. You've only got 14 driving. You've only had 48 organic search traffic for the month coming to your website. And then if we look at your organic keywords, you've only got 87 versus Synergy, who had 800 and some change. So there's a huge disparity there. The other thing that we look at in regards to backlinks, and one type of a backlink, is what we call citations. A citation is basically another website or a registrar that hosts your business and puts your business information there. It's like having a Yellow Pages ad or, an ad in a newspaper, something that people can see. And the more places you have that are doing that, that's, ultimately adds up referring domains and backlinks. So I'm going to go to this program that I use, and we can look at your number one competitor, and they have 26 citations with 50 opportunities. And then we look at your guys' company, and you guys only have 11 and 60 opportunities. Now, the good part about this is even though all your stuff is low, it can be fixed. And the cool thing about this program is I can actually go in to your competitors' citations, and I can do a comparison, and I can see exactly where all of your competitors are at and the ones that you can join, in retrospect. So just because you have them now doesn't mean you can't get them. So with this information, I hope this helps in giving you some more knowledge on why your website isn't currently ranking organically, but how we can help you. The other thing was, when I did find you guys on the map pack, you guys are page 4, which means you're really low. And the reason that this is important is because human beings, we're inherently lazy when it comes to looking for services. And generally, 9 times out of 10, if you're not on the front page of anything, people aren't going to take the time to look. And so it took a little digging for me to find you guys. And so if you guys are interested in learning more about this and seeing how we can help grow your company, short-term and long-term, I would love to sit down with you guys on the phone, a Zoom meeting, or even in person. I can come to your guys' office, whatever, and we can get some information and try to curate a package for you guys to help you guys out. So all you got to do is click on the link in the email, and if you guys want to call me afterwards, I'll leave my phone number, or you can shoot me an email back. All right, thank you for your time, and you guys have a great day. Bye.